Twitter. Let me just make sure that it is up on the Twitter. Oh, 108 followers now.
Ooh.
That's pretty good. Okay. MidWest F1 League. Division 1 race. Week 3 at Montreal. Okay. Give her a heck on your intro there, partner. We're all ready to go.
I'll wait till we're in the splash screen.
Are you like, have you been practicing in the off season at all?
No, this will be right back fresh. Are we ready?
Yeah. Have at her.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Midwest F1 League. My name is Stat, here with my co-host Crash, and we are here for the official Midwest F1 track.
Homestand.
The home track. Yeah, the homestand.
The Midwest Homestand.
Here in Canada.
Man, isn't it on your notes? You couldn't have wrote that down?
Oh, I've misplaced my notes somewhere.
Oh, okay, alright, yeah. No worries. I'm doing good. I'm happy to be in 2021. Starting out a little different than everyone anticipated, but to be honest, no one is surprised on how 2021 has started. But Midwest is back, and we are very excited to get into the remaining races of Season 2.
Yes,
yeah.
We are the one thing people are happy for in 2021.
Yeah, exactly.
So we are back from a 2-week break. We took a few weeks off for Christmas and the New Year, so this will be the first race back for the year and our third race of the season. For
Division 1, that is. We did have the F2 series last night as well, with Jacko having a very solid event. But we are back with Division 1, so this is the creme de la creme of drivers that we got up here, and they're going to be here to try and prove what they've got. Let me try it. Send it out. We'll wait until there's a couple more people into this stream.
Now, I'm not trying to be political here, but does tomato sauce go in the cupboard or the fridge?
Depends if it's opened.
Ooh. Okay,
unopened?
let's say it's opened.
Then in the fridge. Or else it's
no,
gonna go bad.
No.
Tomato sauce? Like, are you talking about ketchup? Ketchup?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the fridge.
Well, we call it tomato sauce.
Yeah, in the fridge then.
Here in the good OU of S.
Down under. Okay, what about syrup? Are you a syrup man in the fridge or?
Wait, what's syrup? Maple syrup?
Yeah, maple syrup.
Oh no, that also goes in the cupboard.
No, you throw it in the fridge.
No, you don't.
Dude.
You leave it in the cupboard. Okay,
no, you
hold
throw
on.
it in the fridge because when the syrup is on the pancakes or the waffles, it's like a nice cold like it's delicious.
No, you want it lukewarm.
No, it's better when it's cold.
Okay, hold on. Okay, are you a fridge chocolate or a cupboard chocolate?
Cupboard. Who puts their chocolate?
Okay, good. We do agree on that. Yes.
But hey, don't be afraid to throw it in the freezer.
Okay, no. Oh,
whoa,
Helg. Oh no.
That was early.
So Helg receives. What's MX Bloxham? Doesn't look like he's been touched. MX in the Red Bull, who apparently has collided with Helg. We are unsure.
What exactly happened?
Race. Yeah, Helg has received a 5-place grid penalty for a collision with MX Bloxham. Maybe just tap the back of him. As Honda will be the first one to come across the line to set a competitive time here. And he does set a 108.827. So he is currently provisional pole, as he is only the one of two to set it, as Elmer Jacko comes over with a 109.1. 3/10 back from Honda there. Yomia next to come across with a 109.7. Nikki with a 111. Kenny with a 109.1, so just beats out Majako. K-Dog comes in with a 111.0. MX blocks him with a 109.7. So everyone's starting to get some times in now. Clog with a 109.9. Finds himself in 6th place. JC comes in hard, a 108.9, just less than a tenth off Honda. Space Cowboy with a 111.7.
Monkey, I believe, is next over the line here. He's actually on the medium compound and finds himself just on the bottom side of the middle of the pack there.
With a 111.0. So a lot of competitive times so far.
Oh, yeah.
The top 6 separated
Random
by less than a
Sirius just spun out there, sorry, but he did not DNF, so good news there. That was just after turn 6 going into 7. But I'll quickly go over the reserves if you haven't already noticed them tonight. In tonight for McLaren, replacing Mr. Joker, will be the man that I'm on right now, going provisional pole as it so stands in Meeb with a 108.633. Also reserving in the pink Mercedes, soon to be the green Mercedes, as Stat you earlier pointed out for me, but I'm going to steal all that. Noganator is out for this evening as he's working on his racing setup, so no Noganator. K-Dog will be in, so she's going to have to try and do what she can. And for what I didn't know was K-Dog and Scavney are an item. I never knew that.
What's that?
Supposedly K-Dog and Scavney are an item.
Oh, well, there you go.
I never knew. But also, Asnick not in the Haas tonight. He is replaced by Space Cowboy, currently sitting 12th. But yeah, we have a little bit of I guess I think they were they were together before they joined the Midwest F1 League, but you know. But with their connection in the Midwest F1 League, I hear their relationship has grown even stronger. Actually, I shouldn't overstep my boundaries because I have no idea what the heck is going on in their life, so I'm just gonna shut up. Probably for the better, hey?
Yes.
They could be getting divorced for all I know. But I have no idea.
Well, you just gotta wait till they hit each other on track and have an argument about whose fault it was.
Okay, so McCracker Jack saying, yeah, syrup in the fridge.
Oh, no.
Right, yeah, syrup in the fridge.
No.
Yeah.
Because then you're just gonna make the pancakes cool.
Have you ever tried syrup in the fridge?
I actually don't know.
Exactly, so you can't...
But whenever I go to a pancake place, like pancake restaurant or whatever...
Yeah, it's on the table.
The syrup is never cold.
Yeah, it's because they leave it out on the table. They just let it sit there.
Not since COVID.
Well, yeah, not since COVID. Now they put them in like individually, like packet, earth-killing containers. Enrique comes over the line 9th on a set of softs. So right now,
here at the Midwest F1, we hate the earth.
Yeah. Yeah, we'd go to V12s if we had the chance.
Yeah.
But, well, we got, so far, 12 people in, and I think all 13 now. They have, as I think, all 13 in.
Oh, someone has hit the wall.
Ooh,
that's an Alfa Romeo. I think that's Mayo.
Mayo? No, that's Enrique. So he's actually already put up his lap, so he's fine. But quickly, I will plug that we have a merch it's a merch setup. Came to an agreement, we can say, with Hoff Sports. And if you like any Midwest F1 League merch, be sure to go in there, as, not gonna lie, the quality of the material is far beyond what I was anticipating, and I'm very impressed with what they have been able to put up there. I posted the link right into chat there, so if you want to go check that out, even if you want to go look at it, please do, as that's actually very impressive as what they are able to carve up. So very solid stuff from them, and if you'd like to rep some Midwest F1 merch, then it is there for the taking, so please go do. Oh, and Cam actually set pole. Good stuff from Cam.
Cam.
In the Renault. Oh,
108.4.
Whoa, Cam.
Whoa. Cam.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Cam.
Whoa. Whoa.
There you go. Let's see where
Let's hit him
randoms.
Just hit him with the right cannon. Whoa.
Whoa. I was just watching that, or I was on Twitter, and I saw a post here as Random Series is about to finish up his hot lap of pictures that you can hear. Random coming over the line 7th place, just behind Kenny. Speaking of Kenny, he needs a good day today. He's kind of not how the first 2 races go his way, so he's going to look for something special. But pretty early on, we've seen all 19 drivers, or 19 of the 20 drivers set times right off the get-go here, which is kind of a little bit quicker than how we normally see it. Usually like 4 or 5 guys lag behind at this point, but everyone's rearing to go here in early 2021. But to go back to my story, one of the pictures that was posted was when Kimi's with Ferrari and they're rolling him out of the garage, and he's got no gloves. He's like, "Where are my gloves? The gloves! Dang!
The steering wheel. Gloves and steering wheel here.
Tell him to give me my gloves." I love that. Ooh,
gloves. Gloves.
Said GS clips a little bit of the wall there and comes over in 18th. Not what he wants to see in the Red Bull car here. On to Clogmonger. He's parked off to the side, letting people go by. Something must have gone wrong there. As we see someone off to the side, that's actually Nicky in the Williams, who came over the line to overtake Random Series. So the Williams are currently holding hands, as well as the Ferraris. And then that picture of what's that quote? It's just like the ridiculously long question where he says
a short view back to the past.
Yeah, a short view back to the past. As Niki Lauda famously said, you could.
I've got it here. I've got it up. Gentlemen, a short view back to the past. 30 years ago, Niki Lauda told us, take a trained monkey, place him into a cockpit, and he is able to drive the car. 30 years later, Sebastian told us, I had to start my car like a computer. It's very complicated.
Yeah.
Nico Rosberg said he pressed during the race, I don't remember what race, the wrong button on the wheel. Question for you two both. Is Formula 1 driving too complicated with 20 or more buttons on the wheel? Are you too much under effort, under pressure?
Can you repeat the question?
What are your wishes for the future concerning the technical program during the race? Less buttons, more or less, and more communication with your engineers? Can I ask you if that question was true? Oh, I said it was for myself and Nico. You didn't listen. Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, I love that. That was so good.
I'm trying to find the post. I'm trying to find the post where it's photos you can hear.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't know if it's on official F1 or if it's on WTF1.
It might be on WTF1. Did you see the Twitter what is it? The Twitter feed of them completely commenting that whole
that's what it was. That's what it was. That's why I read it.
Yeah, one dude got it made into a phone case.
Oh,
yeah.
I want to get that.
Yeah, Helg actually goes purple through sector 2, so hopefully he can find himself up on the top step here. He's going to be a little bit tough.
Oh yeah, we are. This is qualifying. Damn, forgot about that.
Now Honda's still only set a time on those mediums, so you can imagine he's going to set a quicker time once he throws on a set of softs, which he has done so, and Helg goes 6th fastest, so very respectable from the lad. Speaking of Honda, coming through that Wall of Champions chicane, where's he going to end up? In the low parts, the 108s, and takes away pole from Cam. What do we got here? I think it's just... I believe it's just see Barry's next to come over the line, unless that's Meeb ahead of him, but Meeb unfortunately is on an invalid. I saw a, actually no, I should get into this. So, okay, we're in the MidWest Homestand here, which is Canadian Grand Prix. All of the races this week will be from the Canadian Grand Prix, as that is the home track for the Midwest F1 League. So the Canadian Grand Prix is hosted at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve at a 4.361 kilometer circuit, 2.70 miles for you American friends. 6 right, 8 lefts, 14 total turns. Fastest lap during the race was set in 2019 by the Flying Finn, or one of the Flying Finns, Valtteri Bottas, with a 1:13.078. So we'll see what we can do here today. Right now we're setting some pretty solid qualifying times in the low 108s. Well, we're starting to run out of time here, so a couple of these drivers are only going to have one real shot left. I'm not sure how much tires they've saved up, or if anyone has a fresh set of softs. It looks like most of these drivers do, with a lot of them having 0 laps out on them, and Yolmir unfortunately invalidates really early off of his hot lap. So we'll jump back to Clogmonger then, who's a little bit down on his initial fastest time here. He's on the bottom part of the table here, so he's going to want to start putting in some solid performances here. As Stat and I were talking earlier and off stream about how the battle to stay out, or to stay up in Div 1 with 3 drivers going down, is going to be as tough, if not tougher. Ooh, Clogmonger opts to take the scenic route and cuts the corner there through turn 13 and 14. But the battle to avoid relegation is going to be as tough, even if not more exciting, than the battle to win the championship. So that's another little added feature onto this season. So something to watch out for there. Who's the next over though? Oh, Clog's actually into the pit. You know who the next person over the line is? Might be
Looks like
Blocks.
a Red Bull.
I believe that's Bloxham. Yeah, I'm on board with him here. See where he can wind up. Improves his time and jumps into 8th. Porkchop starts his hot lap. Actually currently 14th, which is pretty decent for a qualifying session from Porkchops, to be quite frank.
One of his better driving performances.
Qualifying performances.
Qualifying. Well, he drove in qualifying, didn't he?
I mean, he did. I mean,
Don't
is.
come at me, Crash.
He is driving.
As Honda takes back pole position, I don't know if that just happened. I think it did.
Yeah, it's Honda's finishing
Honda's...
up turn 1. We'll see where Jacko can come. Oh, he invalidates on the World Championship chicane there. Not what he wanted to do. Ooh, do we have a spun out Red Bull there? No.
It's a slowed down one.
Oh, I think it's a low fueled Red Bull. I think it is. This could get bad. If he runs out of fuel, he could run out of... he should be fine now as he's on a straight. So that could have gotten real bad.
You just have to make sure he stays out everyone's way.
So quickly it's going to be JC.
Oh, he might want to start stopping.
So Seaberry's next to come over the line, see if he can improve from 11th here. 108s, early 109s, and he does improve and actually goes up into 10th, so solid stuff. Yolmir, is that K-Dog? No, Random Sirius starts his hot lap. Is that Mayomir? No, it's Enrique. Helg retires in the pits. So Meeb is coming over for his first time around. Is that Enrique? Yeah, Enrique improves up to 14th, so pushing down Clogmonger and Porkchops. Ooh, Kenny was just able to get out and around for one more lap here.
Oh, he hits the inside wall.
Oh, Honda's coming around once more. Takes a very clean line through the chicane. Over the line and does improve and solidifies pole.
Kenny invalidates his lap.
And Random Sirius goes a little bit too slow. And as you just heard, Kenny unfortunately invalidates. Yolmir looking to get into the top 10 here. It was fairly clean through the final chicane. And improves into 11th. Enrique into the pit. Kenny on invalidation. Mayomir into the pit. Ooh.
I think we're just waiting on Jacko here.
And Jacko is done, and he looks like he's on low fuel mode as well. So qualifying into the books, I believe Helga's...
I think he's just nursing his tires.
Also that. But yeah, qualifying is done. I believe Hell got a 5-place grid penalty.
So he will be brought down from 6th place to 11th.
So 11th place for the AlphaTauris. Unfortunately, both of those drivers are going to miss out on the top 10. Ferrari's going to have 2 actually in the top 5, in Jacko and JC. JC looking to have a really solid performance here. Excuse me, from getting kind of pooched over last year. Yolmir is actually going to move up into the top 10, so a driver for the Haas team into the top 10s. And we'll go through the rest of it now. Starting on pole will be Honda with his counterpart Cam. JC with Meeb, 3 and 4. Elma Jacko is going to be beside Kenny. MX Bloxham and Sirius are going to be 7, 8. C. Barry is going to actually... Yeah, C. Barry is going to be with Yolmir to round out the top 10. Like I said, Hell taking that 5-place grid penalty with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, so it's going to be down on 11. So 11th for Helg beside Nikki, Mayomir, and Enrique and the Alfa Romeos starting beside each other, also sporting the Mexican flags. Clogmonger and Pork Chops, very familiar with each other, are going to go 15, 16. Monkey Mafia and ZGS are going to go 17, 18th. K-Dog and Space Cowboy, a couple of today's replacements, are starting at the back of the pack. So very competitive stuff here, as quite a few drivers getting into the 109s there. And yeah, I didn't even notice that. That was actually really close from, I think it was around like 5th or 6th place all the way down to like 15th. We had like 10 drivers in the 109, so it could have gone any way from that point. But do you feel like you're capable of taking the race start? Like, you had a long time off. Were you practicing at all? Were you...
I reckon I could. Let's give it a go.
Okay, here you go. You doing a little tongue twisters like Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers? Anything to...
How much Norris could Chuck Norris chuck if Chuck Norris could Chuck Norris?
Oh, okay, so yeah, you're good. But kind of quickly here, will we have a second, as I think Jacko or Nikki was the first one to hit the ready up. Wah, wah, wah.
Nikki.
Was it Nikki? Okay.
Yes, Nikki just put in chat as well that he's very stupid.
So quickly speaking of Jacko, him and Cam are up at the top here with 80 and 77 points, followed by Honda with 50, so Honda's looking for a big day. Asnik unfortunately missing out, Nikki rounding out the top 5. So a couple of big days for those guys are up ahead, but take it away there, Stat.
So we have the formation lap first.
So I'll continue onwards with then. I'll finish out the top 10 then. JC is 6, Random Series coming off of his podium last week, I guess last month, but last year actually as well, is tied with Helg for 7th. C. Barry and Kenny also tied for 9th. So that is our top 10. We'll see how much that changes at the end of this race. Whoa, a 3-stop strategy. I don't think we're going to see that.
Oh, surely not. Actually, no, I believe in him.
Yeah?
I reckon I got it. 3-stop easy.
Now, I saw a cool thought. Do you think F1 could benefit off of a mandatory 2 stops a race?
Mandatory 2 stops? What,
Yeah.
in actual F1 or this F1?
Actual F1.
Oh, nah, that'd be stupid.
But see, now it completely changed over strategies as well.
Well, yeah, but everyone would pit at the same 2 times.
But like outlasting will be able to make you up more positions, and then if you are able to pit and are trying to overtake those people that are, staying out, there's so many different strategies. But it's
Jeez,
kind
that is a 3-stop. Gee.
of what?
I don't think any of these drivers are going for a 3-stopper. Let's be honest.
No, God, no. If I know Kenny, he's gonna go 35 laps. He's gonna go 29 on his set of tires.
He's gonna pit lap 5 and just do the last 30 in mids.
Yeah, exactly that.
No, he'd do the last 30 on softs. As the driver's just finishing up the grid here, and we are almost ready to go here at the Canadian Grand Prix. Let's see those lights, baby.
At the MidWest Homestand.
Let's see him. Let's see him. Show me the lights. Where are the lights? We have 5 red lights here in Canada. And away we go. Honda gets a really good start. He's out front, nice and clean. The McLaren doesn't get the best starts. The 2 Ferraris down the inside. The Red Bull charges down the middle and hits Majako. Got a big stack up in the first corner. A lot of penalties already handed out here. Everyone's scrambling to just get going, as we do have a safety car.
Who was that? Was that Bloxham? I think it was.
Now everyone just needs to not hand places back.
Yeah.
And then we can sort it out afterwards.
If there is a glitch. Little bit of positional glitching going on here, but we did have that before. I don't know if it's on your screen, but it's happening on mine. But we'll just kind of continue onward. And yeah, we have actually a full safety car.
It'll fix itself.
Yeah.
So that Red Bull, whichever one it was, absolutely steamed down the inside. I think it might have been Bloxham. Must have really missed his braking point.
Yeah. A little bit of 2021 energy being overexerted into turn 1.
Is that a Renault crashed out after turn 2?
I think it is. C. Barry in the Renault, maybe. We'll have to see who pits here. So Kenny's in early. Yomir's actually jumped up 6 positions off the start. Nicky has also taken 7 positions. Helg with 5. Enrique with 7. Porkchop's Cam. Cam got the worst of that whole ordeal. Unfortunately, starting second, getting thrown all the way down the grid. But yeah, you can see that whole bottom part of the grid is in the pits, going with Jacko, Bloxham, Neve, and Cam. So that's literally 2, 3, 4 are all in the pits right now from their qualifying. So they're really hurting. And Bloxham actually had a really good qualifying as well, so all 4 of those drivers hurting for some solid racing after this. This is kind of set up for Honda to take it. But he does have a couple of tough customers in Random Series and JC behind him. But not what you want to see. Oh, let's get the first 2021 safety car in the chat.
Safety cars in the chat.
There we go. But I guess while we have a second here, I had a little bit of a note on the Wall of Champions. Okay, so the final corner of the circuit, Gilles Villeneuve, became very well known for crashes involving walls becoming of world champions. Okay, as I completely stumble over myself. In 1999 alone, Damon Hill, Michael Schumacher, and Jacques Villeneuve all crashed into the same wall, which initially had the slogan, "Welcome to Quebec." The wall became ironically known as the Wall of Champions. Yeah. And has claimed a lot more victims, as we say. Most recently in 29 being Kevin Magnussen in the Haas.
Jeez. He is a champion. If only champions crash there. Jeez. I want to go visit.
Yeah, go rent a car and just smoke the wall.
Yeah.
Just say you're a champion.
I can just say Ericsson hit us.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, well, you wouldn't be the only race car driver to ever say that. I imagine we're going to have the safety car in this lap. The whole grid has been caught up, so before Sector 3 should be getting that message anytime soon. But everyone has served their penalties, except the only man to still have a penalty is Barry, which sucks completely. But yeah, there we go. We get the notification. The safety car is in this lap, so we'll get back underway after... Whoa, what happened to Meeb? Meeb retires from the session. What?
Oh no.
What happened?
Has he crashed out?
I'm not sure, but he's the last car there, so we can't even see. We don't have any drivers going past him to see what's going on.
The safety car is in this lap. As Honda goes for it. And will lead the Canadian Grand Prix.
Seems like he caught off JC pretty decently there. JC already 8/10 back now, reaching 9/10. It's going to be very important for JC to stay close to Honda right off the get-go here. We'll have to see what he's able to do. Yolmir sitting at above a second back of Random Series as well. Enrique also separated by over a second to him and Helg for 6th place. Early on, Honda's really trying to grow that gap. He's going to need to pretty much stay flawless here to stay up with Honda here. Honda, no one ahead of him, is just going to be able to put the foot to the floor and then just give her hell.
Yeah, Honda's looking in really good touch at the moment. Already about a second a gap between him and JC. Now it's grown to just over a second.
Ooh, Clog and Monkey Monkey there around the hairpin of turn 10. Monkey gaining a position and going into 9th place. Lovely early pass, as Clogmonger has fitted the hard, so he might be looking to stay out there for a long time. A couple of drivers actually fitted the hards. MX Bloxham did as well, and so did Enrique. Cam getting a position early on K-Dog. Cam's going to try and weave his way through the field here. And looking to take a lunge into turn 3 as I get an awful camera angle on ZGS, and they touch a little bit here. And Cam looks to complete the overtake there, getting his elbows out ever so slightly. Kenny picking up an early penalty. Looks like Space Cowboy does as well. Ooh, Pork Chops. Pork Chops unfortunately spun out, but we got a little bit of a move and dive down to the inside, or actually Cam goes around the outside on his teammate, C. Barry. I think C. Barry just kind of let Cam go. Oh, Kenny's already into the pits.
Well, we know what's happening with Kenny.
Yeah.
Let's see those hards.
ZGS and C. Barry are battling for 12th place here, closely followed by Bloxham in the hard compound. So, C. Barry picking up a penalty. Also, Cam ended up getting an overtake done on Clogmonger as well, so Cam's really making his way back up the grid. The gap between JC and Honda has been extended. ZGS gets overtaken by Jacko and Bloxham. So a lot of passing early on here after the safety car, so some pretty solid stuff here. And then after this lap is completed, we will get DRS up for the first time tonight. JC's done a pretty decent job to keep that gap close as Honda keeps setting quickest laps, but that gap doesn't grow all too much, so JC's really putting in the work as well. Ooh, Cam thinking about setting around the outside on Monkey, but opts out. Oh, and Helg unfortunately spun out on turn 2 there. He's going to fall down the order into 11th, 12th place, even 13th. And continually drops down all the way into 15th place as he's nursing those piping hot tires. Ooh, we got an awesome battle for 7th place here as Enrique comes in the lead at turn 10. Cam's looking to send it around the outside. You can see the heat in those brakes. And Cam will able to take over for 9th, maybe even get a double here on Enrique. He goes to the outside line. Enrique giving him room and Cam getting a full car's length ahead going into the final chicane. Cam has worked his way back up into 7th now. So what are you seeing there, Stat? Anything crazy?
I'm just saying Honda put in some absolutely spectacular laps here in Canada. Just extremely quick. And JC's just keeping... He's got a nice healthy gap to random series as he to Yolmir. Nicky's trying to mount something, just trying to catch him. But the top 7 or 8 has just a nice healthy gap to each other.
What I've really noticed is that Cam's been able to... Oh, and Jacko and Clogmonger got into it as I just switched over into the last second there. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe...
VSC.
We do have a VSC. I think we're going to see both Jacko and
does
Clog...
have a broken front wing. And so does Clog. Clog's wing is completely gone.
I'm not sure what to make of that, and I don't want to make any assumptions there, but from what I saw was that Jacko cut across Clogmonger, maybe trying to take a cleaner line in through turn 8 and 9 in the chicane, and maybe thought he had a little bit more room ahead of Clogmonger than he did. Kind of resulted in Clogmonger pitting Jacko a little bit, but both are into the pits. Looks like Clog's throwing on some mediums and Jacko's going for a set of hards. Oh, Random Series actually took the pit. So did Honda and JC. With the VSC, definitely the best time to pit. You lose the least amount of time to the drivers that stay out because of how much they have to slow down around track. Now, Cam is actually ahead of Honda now. With Mailmere ahead, Cam can get an overtake on Mailmere. He may be able to open up a little bit of a gap.
Did we address what happened to Meeb? Or maybe? Did we address...
Did you...
Apparently what had happened was... Mebe's wheel turned off. Or his controller turned off.
Oh,
meaning he went straight into a wall.
That sucks. Oh, Honda gets a really good run out of turn 9. Now he's right alongside Cam here. And actually Cam has to concede the position.
Now he's right up on Mailmere. Oh, as he makes a very clean pass on Mailmere out of the exit of the hairpin.
See,
Cam's going to try to do the same thing.
But Mailmere also has DRS. With with a driver that you know is
still
quicker
makes
than
the
you,
pass.
it's not just the fact of if you just drive clean, you could probably hold them off. But the fact of you know how quick they are, you know how perfect you have to be, and it kind of can throw you off a little bit. You'll just make a silly little mistake like that, and then give Honda a much cleaner overtake than what you could have kind of fought him for.
Yeah. You don't want to make it too easy.
Yeah, exactly. JC actually got fastest lap there, and now he's trying to work Mayomir as well to kind of catch up to Cam.
As Honda makes a clean pass on Nicky for second.
He's like the field. Oh, and Nicky hits the wall.
Which means Cam just easily glides past. Now Honda's sights are on Yolmir now. So head down the back straight.
So when Kenny came into the pits, he actually threw on a set of softs, so we're gonna see another pit.
That's not a Kenny move.
No, not one bit. Honda actually taking fast D there.
Oh. Honda right on the back of Yolmir now. As he gets a good run out of turn 4. Beats him to turn 6. He's got the inside, but Yolmir will have the inside through 7.
Ooh,
but he gets the move done.
And he has DRS as well, so.
JC actually picked up a place on Nicky as well.
So JC's still very much staying in the battle. Cam's done a really good job of fighting his way back up. We'll have to see how long he's going to try and make those mediums last.
Yolmir goes wide on the hairpin. Cam can't get a better exit because Yol was in the way. It's neck and neck. Cam takes the place. Locks up a little bit. Oh, he just misses the wall.
Random Sirius was able to overtake Enrique into turn 10 as that battle was going on. But we're seeing a lot of passes in this. This is actually really good. Sometimes we go a little bit droll throughout the race, but we're seeing a lot of place movement, simply put.
Yeah.
Monkey Mafia is actually trying to work Kenny here. As Monkey's showing some pretty solid pace, and Kenny's softs are starting to wear down a little bit, especially with this turn heavy. I mean, I guess it's not turn heavy, but this Canadian Grand Prix here. So Monkey's on this fresher set of tires here. Are going to start falling off, so he's going to be quite tough to hold off the Monkey Mafia. There we go, JC trying to get onto the podium. And Yolmir's actually into the pits. So now JC's going to try and close that gap to Cam to get into second place here. Now Cam, of course, has a 3-second penalty, and JC's still without one.
Monkey Mafia, good launch down the back straight. Has DRS on Kenny. Slowly making up.
He's completely out of battery, though.
Ooh, touches the back of Kenny. Kenny gets a time penalty.
I wonder if he actually felt that. We'll have to see.
I think Monkey Mafia will just want to just get out of Kenny slightly, just in any way he can, and then drop a few bananas, and we're all good.
Now this is actually, we've got Yolmir, who just came out of the pit behind the two drivers. And he's on a fresh set of softs. So on the best tire compound and with the freshest set of tires, but we'll see what Monkey Mafia can do here because Yolmir, there we go. Monkey Mafia's going to get alongside Kenny, and he's going to get a clean overtake coming into turn 8. And now Kenny's battle is not over yet, as he's got Yolmir right behind him with a fresh set of softs, as we said earlier.
He just needs to use these fresh softs now.
What's gonna hurt him a little bit is that Kenny's gonna get
Oh,
DRS.
he gets a way better launch out of that.
Oh, what is that fake turn of turn 11? And Kenny's gonna have to drop back, and he's called to hit quits.
Oh! Yolmir with an absolute launch.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yolmir absolute flew through that final chicane. Monkey was just way too. Was not clean through that last chicane, and Yolmir just flew through it. So he just was able to just take that place immediately.
Looks like we're gonna have a battle in the bottom part of the pack here. Clogmonger and Helg. Clog currently sitting in 14th, Helg in 15th, on very similar tire wear, on medium. So we'll have to see how this battle goes on. Clogmonger losing a little bit of his racing lines, and Helg's got a really good run, but unfortunately that straight's just not long enough for him to take a lunge. He's gonna have to line him up for Casino Straight.
Now Miami is chasing ZGS down the back straight, gets the inside line. It's ZGS.
Seabury actually looking to come at Monkey, and will kind of barge his way through that turn, and Monkey drops now down into 10th place, with Seabury being the more aggressor of the two drivers, and takes 9th place. Now, yeah, we're going to see Helg, but Clogmonger does a good enough job here to keep Helg at bay. Helg making up ground into the slipstream. Is he going to send it? Yes, he does. Launches into turn 1, shoots past Clog, and they touch.
Still side by side.
As a little bit of a switchback kind of went through from Clogmonger, and they're going to
still
continue wheel to wheel here.
Helg cuts the corner. Clog runs into the back of him.
Clog is not gonna be happy.
Oh, we have a spun out AlphaTauri of Pork after turn 2. He's back up to speed now, but
now of course Clogmonger and Helg are friends outside of this, so, and of course you're gonna race your friends a little bit harder than you're gonna race anyone else, and I think that's what we saw there from Helg.
It's all about the bragging rights.
Exactly that. And now we're going to see if Clogmonger is able to stay close enough to Helg to maybe kind of come back at him.
No, he's really ripping him. He's really coming at him down the straight. Oh, hasn't got it. Has to concede a little bit.
Oh, he gets a really good run.
Oh, Helg just sits in the middle of the track.
Clog's got the inside line.
Oh, he doesn't. He pulls out. Helg goes wide. He's going to cut. He does go to cut back. Absolutely great spectacle here. Helg gets a better go through turn 4. Come up to turn 6. Clog still a little ways back, still in DRS.
Mailmere gets an overtake on his teammate Enrique into the hairpin as that was all happening.
Oh, Clog gets loose. Might be a little bit too far away for a go down this main straight. Helg actually goes wide.
Seabury gets an overtake on Nicky here. Nicky on those fresh set of hards. Seabury on older mediums is still able to get the move done.
Battle between Bloxham and Jacko here. Bloxham may be in his freshest ever state going through this Midwest seasons. He's napped up and he's I think he said he's all anyway, he said he's right and ready to go. Oh no, he didn't drink. That's it.
So
he's
no
sober,
falling asleep on the rig.
Yeah, no sleep at all. He is in the best form of his life.
And we're seeing it right now. And gets an overtake done on Jacko into turn 8, but Jacko's going to come right back.
the former Div 2 world champion, or current actually.
Current, yeah. Title holding.
Div 2 champion, yeah, title holding Div 2 champion.
And was able to get a move done with Ferrari, and now we see Cam actually into the pits. They're going quite a few laps on those medium.
This is the new Bloxham.
Yeah. We'll see if he's going to be able to pull away from Jacko. If he does, it'd be a very impressive feat, and that'd really show the rest and rehabilitation that that man has taken to prep for this race.
AA is working wonders.
Now we got Enrique. He's actually on 18-lap-old hards, closely followed by 5-lap-old softs on Yolmir. And it's really showing here as Yolmir is virtually being held up by Enrique through that final turn. He's got DRS, he's got the move done, and he's going to jump up in fifth place.
Basically moves over.
Yeah, he concedes the place. Not much of a fight there for those two drivers. But yeah, we're kind of seeing Bloxham pull away from Jacko a little bit here, so maybe as these tire wear kind of progresses onward, we might see Jacko make up some of the ground right now, but right now it's favoring Bloxham doing it.
Oh, Enrique. He's got a really good run on Yol down the back straight. Won't be enough.
It's probably just in his best interest just to take the toe.
Barry comes into the pits.
You know what? We've got a cracker going on here for the first one back in 2021 for the Div 1 series. Or for the Midwest series. Could you call it a
crackerjack?
A crackerjack? Oh, is he here? Is the crackerjack? You might see him, and I'll let you know if he pipes up in the chat.
Oh, hey Jack, this is a cracker. It's a crackerjack.
It's a crackerjack. And Seabury out of the pits in 15th. And he's not having a good day here in Canada. This race is very much opened up now. The only battle actually right now is Bloxham making some crazy amount of ground up on Monkey Mafia here, as he's just motoring through. Brought himself within a half a second of Monkey. Monkey's got to be very careful, or else he's going to drop back into 10th. Bloxham is just...
Bloxham does have no ERS though.
What about Monkey? Monkey rides his very low as well, but Bloxham doesn't get the best of launches out of turn 10 and 11 there, so he's going to be able to hold on to the position. Yeah, it's all pendant on this Wall of Champions chicane. If Bloxham can absolutely crush this thing, he might have a chance into turn 1.
Ooh,
and speaking of crushing, Monkey Mafia adds another coat of paint to that Wall of Champions.
Oh, Bloxham really good on those black brakes at the moment. That Red Bull chassis is working wonders.
We actually see Jack up into the pits with 14 laps to go. I'd imagine we're going to see a set of mediums. Oh, and Bloxham picks up.
Bloxham cuts the corner.
As we'll quickly kind of take
almost
a peek.
the entire grid picking up penalties here.
Exactly that, yeah. Honda's doing a very good job, as well as Sirius.
Bloxham touches the wall on the exit of 7.
I guess since this race has opened up, you can kind of get an idea of whereabouts some of these drivers are going to be finishing. Kind of going to the hardest charger right now. It's sitting with Mailmere. Oh, sorry, Cam actually getting an overtake done on Random Sirius.
Sorry to cut you off. Bloxham heads down the inside on Monkey Mafia into the hairpin. Gets the move done, but might miss out on DRS now.
No, he does get it.
Oh, he's got it. He's got to get behind Monkey Mafia now. Oh, he's only gaining just. He goes to the inside. There's going to be massive into the chicane. Monkey Mafia pulls out.
Bloxham cuts hard. Yolmir and Enrique also into the pits. But a lovely battle between the two drivers, and we're going to see how much Bloxham can make up or close that ground between him and Nicky. Quickly switching over to the tire compound. Nicky is on some 5-lap old mediums, so Nicky's actually set pretty well to go the rest of this race.
Yolmir gets the move done on ZGS too.
Honda is coming out of the pit here. Cam gets an overtake done on JC. As Cam kind of with the late race undercut on JC. Just kind of worked that way. Random Serious on 14 lap old mediums. He's probably going to have to pit. Maybe kind of setting himself up for a late race pit stop onto softs.
Helg's got a great run on CGS down the back straight. Makes an easy pass. Oh! As the Red Bull spins. That Red Bull's into the wall, ZGS. The Red Bull just lost it going into that last chicane and went sideways. Forced the AlphaTauri of Helg to take evasive actions and cut the chicane, and I think the Renault of C Barry behind them also had to take some defensive measures, evasive measures. El Majacco now trying to chase down Kenny for 13th, and C Barry's trying to chase down Helg for 10th place. So there's the two battles to watch at the moment. Ooh, see Barry with a great run on Helg, pulls to the inside. They come down the straight. Barry's got it pretty. Oh!
Ooh. Oh, and Helg's actually out.
Yeah, Helg runs straight into the back of Barry in the braking zone.
And he smashes into the wall, and he's out of this Grand Prix.
No, the tire came off after he hit the back of Barry.
Oh, did it? Oh,
sure.
okay.
Yeah.
It just looks like the way it's lined up, he's right at the end of the wall of the pit straight, or the beginning of the wall there, sorry.
Oh, it might have been. I thought it came off straight away because I saw it hit retired as he was flying into the wall.
Oh, that's not what you want to see from the AlphaTauri.
Not at all.
Honda goes quickest again, setting another fastest lap. But no VSC, just a yellow flag through sector 3 there going into the final chicane. So we're still going to continue onward here. We do have a yellow flag in sector 1 though. I think that was Space Cowboy being lapped.
Yelmian now trying to chase down Monkey Mafia for 8th.
So Random Series actually does pit. What the? How the hell did that get in my room? Oh my god, that thing is huge. Excuse me, Stat, I need to battle a dragon.
Yelmia currently chasing down Monkey Mafia. Yelmia pulls to the inside and will get the place on Monkey Mafia. Monkey Mafia forgot to deploy his bananas there. Jacko trying to chase up to Enrique for 11th, as Enrique picks up another 3-second time penalty. Jacko trying to chase down his championship winning car there. As Jacko did win Div 2 last year last season. Oh, well, technically last year in the Alfa Romeo. As Monkey Mafia goes in this pit lane, he's currently switching onto another set of mediums here, as he also gets a wing change. Trying to look for the battles. Helmet Jacko, the closest battle we have here, currently sitting at about 3/10 off Enrique here. This is for 10th place as well.
Now, Jacko and Enrique are very familiar with each other, as Jacko helped out the Alfa Romeo team a lot in Season 1 with his performances as reserve, so
yeah,
very familiar with
and
each
even
other.
Picking up some wins in the Alfa Romeo as well.
Yes, that as well. So we'll see what Enrique's going to be able to do here to hold off the crazy Aussie.
Former teammate.
Former understudy, really. But
and now the master as he overtakes him.
Yeah, exactly that. It looks to cut a little bit of that line here. Enrique opts to take a much cleaner route, not wanting to get any more penalties. So speaking of, we'll switch over. And Jacko actually with the least amount between the two drivers of him and Enrique with 3 seconds. Enrique sits with 6. Kenny, unfortunately, with a big whopping 15. Seabury with 12. Bloxham has got 9, even with his crazy pace. Yolmir is doing a really solid job with donut of penalties right now. And he's going to try and work on Bloxham. Speaking of, he's got the inside line going into turn 8. Bloxham slots in behind and concedes a position. But I don't think this battle is going to be over with. Bloxham may be able to line up a nice overtake going in to turn 13. But to be determined. Random Series also with no penalties, so he's sitting pretty good so far, and also on some soft tires, and gets an overtake on Mailmir's in the pit, so that makes sense how that was so easy and quick.
To anyone who knows good sport, Steve Smith is currently on 109 not out. Thank you.
And a message to all the Australians out there.
Yes, and general.
He's on 109.
Yeah,
he's hit the century mark.
Yeah.
See, look at me. Hey, Stat.
Hey,
look at the Canadian.
Yeah,
hey, come on.
Ooh.
Hey, look
Who
at
are they
that.
playing against?
Who do you say he played for?
He plays for Australia.
Oh.
With a name like Stephen Smith, the most generic white guy name.
Yeah, well, that could have been the States or even Canada. So come on.
That is true, but they don't really they
or even
don't play
or anywhere in, or even British. How about that? There you go.
Just a generic white country.
Yeah, that's exactly. They're playing South Africa.
No.
Oh, Pakistan. They play a little cricket, don't they?
Yeah. No, the Pakistanis are playing against New Zealand at the moment.
See, like, I know stuff. I know some stuff.
Well, you didn't know they were playing.
I don't know who Australia's playing.
Think
Is
of
it
another Asian country?
Yeah, You're gonna say it, and I'm gonna kick myself because I know that there's like another one of those kind of Pakistan-esque named countries that also plays cricket. Is it that country I'm thinking of that I can't think of the name of?
Are you trying to think of Sri Lanka?
No.
No. Well, they're playing against India.
India. Oh, how did I not guess India? Ugh. That was obvious. But Mailmir looking to get an overtake done on Nicky. And he's got the inside line, and he's got the overtake completely done into turn 10. Nicky's going to slot in behind, and he's also going to have to deal with Yolmir. Yolmir trying to actually launch the inside line as well. Kenny picking up a penalty. Into 11th, so a little bit better than what it was kind of looking at, as his race was kind of looking lost at some points there, but he's worked himself back just outside the top 10. An outside chance at the top 10, but the amount of penalties is going to be really hard on the lad, so we'll have to see what he gets done there. Who's that big, tall, I think he's Jamaican. He's also a bowler as well. Kenny picking up a 5-second penalty for speeding into pit lane.
You're thinking of the West Indies.
Is it? No, I think he may be a West Indies, but I swear to God I thought he was Jamaican. I'm not being racist.
Well, no, Jamaica is part of the West Indies.
Oh, and they just...
The West Indies is that whole area.
Oh, so they just have their whole team together, and Yolmir looking to take a lunge on the inside here at Nicky. Nicky doing a very good job of defending, and actually, unfortunately, goes off a little bit, and is going to have to concede the position for 6th place. But who is that guy? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know, there's too many of them. They're all tall.
Oh, true. Good thing you said tall. Oh god.
Yeah, I got myself out of trouble there.
Okay, yeah.
We're trying to. I mean, we're already Twitch partnered, so we're fine.
Yeah, yeah. As long as we're not cheating.
No.
Uh,
Don't be using sandpaper on that mic.
yeah. So JC has an outside shot at second place here. He's got to take away 4 seconds from Cam, because Cam's got 3 seconds more worth of penalties. Or Cam can pick up another penalty, and that scuffle between the two drivers in a complete tailspin. But right now it's looking like Honda's going to pick up a fairly routine win in the Mercedes. Cam does a very good job after getting dummied into the first corner to work his way all the way back up into second place. JC Chase, I don't know why I say JC Chase. JC does a really solid job as well, looking to come home with the podium. Jacko looking to gain a little bit more points here and sends it around the outside on Nicky, and we'll get the overtake done. Now Nicky's battle is not done yet, as he's got Steve Barry behind him as well. Oh, what's his name? Ooh, and Seabury is going to get the overtake done on Nicky as well. And now Enrique is actually right behind Nicky, so Nicky's job isn't done yet, and it's actually going to be in danger going into turn 1, as Enrique also sends it around the outside and gets into 9th place. Nicky now falling down into 10th. But with penalties, Seabury is going to probably drop down past all of them. And Seabury picks up another penalty as well. With Jacko trying to come at Yomir, as Yomir set for a very solid finish for the Haas driver today. Currently in 6th, and with no penalties, he's not really in much jeopardy from the Aussie driver behind, as he's got a 3-second time penalty. So Yomir's virtually just got to stay clean through this final lap and a half left, and his day is going to be solidified in 6th place. But Jacko is going to get an overtake done on Yolmir, so now Jacko's going to try and, with 2 laps left, build a 3-second gap to take 6th away from the Haas of Yolmir. Ooh, Enrique and Seabury battling a little bit, and that got both of the drivers' elbows out as Seabury goes off wide in turn 2, and Enrique is sitting on the curb and on the inside line of turn 2 as well. Enrique missing his braking point a little bit and kind of sewers himself ever so slightly going into that turn 3 chicane. The Vettel chicane, as I like to call it. On to the last lap we go in race week 3, first race back in the Midwest F1 League. in 2020. Still plenty of races to go. We have a 16-week calendar, and we run all the way from Div 1 down to Div 3 here. We've yet to figure out a way to get our Div 3 up on our YouTube channel, but hopefully we can get an announcer to do that sometime soon. But right now, you're going to be getting Div 1 action live onto our last lap. Div 2 will be loaded up onto the YouTube page that is hosted by our new friend and new commentator Hotspot, who did a very solid job in the Midwest Madness, which is also up on the YouTube page, so be sure to check that out as well. Is that it? Chris Gale.
Oh, Chris Gale.
Yeah. He's actually, he's from Jamaica.
Yeah, yes. He used to play, but the West Indies cricket board or whatever decided not to pay their players anymore.
Oh,
so now
really?
Chris Gale, he quit playing for West Indies, and now he just travels the world playing T20s. Just going wherever pays him the most, and he just blasts sixes all day.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
He actually has the record for fastest 50 in the Big Bash here in Australia.
Oh, damn. But as we kind of got distracted by that, Honda comes over with the win. Kenny, the fastest lap merchant, takes it on the last lap again, and he's going to solidify himself in 14th place. Cam coming second, JC rounding out the podium. Random Series, a very solid 4th place. Maomir in 5th, Yolmir jumping over El Majacco for 6th, and then 7th with El Majacco. Enrique in 8th. I think that was a flop between Nicky and C. Barry for 9th and 10th. Monkey Mafia just missing out on the top 10. MX Blocks having a very solid middle part of this race is going to come 12th, and Clogmonger I think was 13th, and then that's as far as my memory can reach back.
Maomir actually picking up the hardest charger as well.
Ooh, good for him. So Chris Gale is a right arm off break. Yeah.
No, he's not a bowler.
Oh, well, I've seen him bowl.
Well, he bowls like very, very occasionally.
Yeah. But when he does, he's a right arm off break. So you got to watch out for that.
You know what off break is?
I'd imagine it's like a screwball for baseball terms.
No.
What's an off break?
So off break is like off spin, right? So what he does is he bowls it, and then you know how a right-handed batsman, how they stand, right?
Yeah.
So imagine the ball bounces out in front of him, right?
Oh, because I guess. Oh, so it is. I know. No, you know what? Okay, I got what you're saying. So it's got the screwball spin, but once it hits the ground, then it kicks to the left. If he's throwing. Oh, he's. No. Yeah, he's right arm. Yeah.
So off break goes into the right-hander.
It goes in?
Yeah.
Oh, so he spins it like... Okay, I gotcha. I actually got a cricket ball in my room.
Spin it, so if it's
okay,
a right-handed
we need to go through the results. Okay, Honda
quick.
Honda finishing first, Cam second, JC third, running out the podium. Random Series fourth, Maomir fifth, Yolmir sixth, Jacko seventh, Enrique eighth, Nicky ninth, C. Barry 10th, rounding out the top 10. Then flying through the bottom 10, we got Monkey Mafia, MX Bloxam, Clogmonger, Kenny, Space Cowboy, Pork Chops, ZGS, K-Dog, and DNFs from Helg, and the unfortunate wheel incident with Meeb early on in this race. So this could have gone completely different, but a very, very, very interesting race. As much as it seemed that Stat and I were distracted in the end, I gotta say it was actually really fun throughout the entire Grand Prix, and I couldn't have asked for a better comeback into 2021.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely a highlight race already.
Okay,
for some reason we are set up to go to Hungary.
Ooh, look at that. At Cam, at OJC.
Honda and Maomir.
At Maomir. I just tag their name, I don't really do anything. Yeah, Pork, you've definitely had better days there, bud. I didn't even go through my North Pole question. We got so distracted saying other random stuff.
Well, was that random stuff better? Yes.
No, not than this. So the North Pole question was, did you get socks for Christmas? I did. Did you, Stat?
I didn't know.
You didn't see. It seems like it's a 50-50
Yeah.
because
Well, I'd asked for money
oh
so then I can buy socks,
oh
which I
yeah
did.
actually
I'll even put my new sock collection into the
oh into
the
the
chat,
disc. Oh god,
into the Discord.
that's funny.
I went and bought all these fancy party socks. Only the other week too.
Now I don't know if you
One,
have like a Winners in Australia, but that's usually where I get my socks. Second
no, we
name
don't have winners.
second name brand at cheap prices. You gotta love it.
I got
Actually,
mine from a Big W.
what's this one? This you ever heard of this sock brand before? Fresh Feet.
No,
They've lasted me like 4 years.
probably a US thing. Yeah, I got one with the flamingos. I got one with the parrots on it. I got one with skulls and roses.
Ooh.
Then I've got one with hot dogs on it.
I've got socks with penguins carrying briefcases.
Ooh, business penguin. They are suited up. You can't say they're not. They are suited up.
Can you add Mailmere to the party? Do you have him on PSN?
He's already added.
Oh, he's already in?
added.
Oh.
Yeah, he's already joined this party. He's already part of it.
Beautiful.
Because I tried to before.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Who else are we waiting for? I haven't really seen who we're missing.
So we're just waiting on Honda, Cam, and Mimir.
Oh.
JC is in. Hello, JC.
What's up, guys? How are we?
Yeah, good. Yourself?
Doing good. Kind of in a
Doing
race by
good.
myself there, which was interesting.
I think everyone was toward the end.
What happened at turn 1 there at the beginning?
Bloxham licked the stamp and sent it.
Bloxham sent it.
I love it. I love it.
Like
hit Jacko, and then the two of them just battled all race.
Love that.
You know, I kind of want to, like, sometimes at the end of the night, like, do a Midwest My Team, like, stream.
Midwest My
I'd
Team.
watch that.
Oh, as in you play My Team afterwards.
Yeah, I'll play My Team under the Midwest name. Yeah,
I'd watch it. I just lay in bed and stare at the walls, so I mean, I'm all for it.
there you go. But
You
tonight,
just listened
I
to
feel like
Crush
tonight.
swear because he got overtaken by Fernando Alonso.
Yeah, right. No, I feel like I'd do it a little differently. Like I'd probably, I'd just I'd want to rip through the years, and
Oh, you just set it to like a 10 race season?
no, I'd do 22 races, but I'd probably just do it like 5 lappers or something like that, right?
Ah, okay.
So I can just like kind of
I
rip
wish
through
you,
and
I wish you
progress.
could make like a 100% custom like season, as in you just pick what races you want in what area, like in what order.
You should be allowed to do a driver fantasy draft.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. I like that.
Yeah, as in like pick what oh yeah, so like yeah, everyone gets to draft drivers, and it's not just like it's predetermined.
So you could just like somehow
Well,
have
isn't that
like
kind of isn't that kind of what happens at the end of the season anyway?
no, well because like Mercedes is gonna
Because they're
have
just
like
randomly switched.
yeah, like it just randomly happens, and the cars stay the same, right? So like maybe Williams gets like first overall, and they like take like Lewis Hamilton, and then say Mercedes gets 10th overall or 12th or I guess 10th overall, and they take pork chops. I don't know.
I'll take pork chops.
Yeah, I'd take pork chops first overall any day of the week. You know, he's the glue. He's the glue guy, right? Because you know Helg's got the pace, and pork chops he's got the glue. But yeah, enough of that. On to the questions. Take it away, Stat.
So is Honda not joining us?
I haven't got anything from him. Usually he never does.
Yeah, that is fair enough. Anyway, we'll get on to our current people inside the party chat right now. We'll start off with the second finishing Cam here in Canada. How do you think your race went today, Cam? Oh, and also happy Christmas and happy New Year to you.
Oh, Honda actually joined. Good stuff.